Uh, so what were you doing a presentation with like another group on Wednesday, or is this
Yeah,
just
with our coaching students, we're gonna go through all 8 ways to buy a house.
okay? All right, for
So
sure.
I'll let
Well,
you. I'll let you in on that one. We still getting everything together, but we'll send you an email out on that one.
okay, hold on. Let me send you the
Pay off. What's up, family? We are live. Thank you guys for joining my channel. My name is Eddie Raymond, aka Mr. Transaction Engineer, baby. Been buying and selling real estate for the past 18 years. Very long time. Still passionate about it, still excited about it. And I can't wait to see what's happening. Because one thing about being a transaction engineer, it doesn't matter what the economy does. We still win. So it don't matter. I don't care if the market up or down. We're gonna get paid. You can guarantee it. So today I got one of our master class students, Maurice. Maurice, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. The weather is beautiful and the vibes is lovely.
Awesome, man. I just want to say thank you first of all for entrusting trusting in us,
Hmm.
in the master class because you had to make an investment. I
Hmm.
don't remember which tier you came in, but it's originally $2,000. So I don't
Yes, that's what
I
I
don't
did.
remember
Yep.
what you paid, but man, thank you for entrusting it in us and trusting the process.
Hmm.
Because
I
we get
sure
a
did.
lot of people that do invest in the master class, but most of them don't take action. And you can get all the information you want, but if you don't take any action, I mean, what's the purpose? You're wasting your
Yeah,
time.
for sure, for sure,
basically,
for sure, for sure. Yeah.
basically. So thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Hmm.
So tell me about this deal, man, that we're working on. How long, first of all, did it take you
To find a
uh,
deal.
to find
Uh,
it and put it on the contract?
so like you said, as soon as you gave me the knowledge when I signed up for the class, I used to see you on YouTube all the time. So as soon as I started watching your content, and I knew exactly what was going on, and I understand the process. I went to that website you gave me called auction.com, and I went on there, and I see a house, I like it. I tried a couple people, but they were non-receptive. But this one guy, first text I sent him, he said, "I'll sign anything you send me." So he said.
Motivated seller, baby.
He was
Sound like
super
a motivated
motivated.
one to me.
Yeah, yeah. So I said, okay, hold on. Let what's going on with the property? Tell me more, the condition. And he told me certain about the first and the second lien, and these are the stuff that you had told me before ahead of time. You said you could short sale the second, and then you could pay off the first. So I said, let me call you right away about it. So when I called you, you said this is a good one. Let's work it. So I've been just listening to everything you've been pouring into me, and just applying it, and it's been working so far. So ain't no stopping now. Just full throttle
Full
forward.
throttle, baby. And
Mhm.
that's the thing about it, y'all. When you do come in the master class, I will work with you personally if you bring in deals. But you
Mhm.
gotta bring in the deals. We're not gonna do the work for you. You got to go out there. You got to contact the sellers. Once you get the seller, bring us the numbers back. If it's a
Mhm.
good deal, we're gonna make it do what it do. But this deal to the average person and the average real estate entrepreneur wouldn't be a deal
Mhm.
because from the looks of it, it is maxed out.
Mhm.
It's totally
Mhm.
maxed out because we had a first mortgage of 450 or what was that?
450. Mhm.
450 first
450.
mortgage.
Mhm.
I put down the breakdowns in the video. Let me see if I can find it.
Mhm.
Man, this it looks like no deal, but that's why, guys, when you're in that master class, we say bring us all the deals because man, we've been doing it so long, man, and got so many strategies. It's barely a deal that we can't make a deal. Like
Mhm.
barely.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna be honest
Mhm.
with you. But the
Mhm.
breakdown on this one, let's see. First mortgage 450, right?
Mhm.
The second mortgage is
Well,
600.
640,000, but we able to negotiate him down for a short sale, like you said. We was able to get him down after we got on the phone. And everyone, I just want to say that, man. Sometimes you hit a roadblock, but there's always a way. There's still always a way. The first mortgage was easy. When I called the bank, they gave me the information, told me where they were, where their position was. The second mortgage, they act kind of tough at first, but with the script that Eddie gave me and what to say, I was able to get them down to 10%. Now there's a third part, not a third lien involved, and we
Hey,
were able to get to them too, and able to get them to negotiate to come down to 20%. So there's always going to be stuff that's popping up, but with the right training and the right mentor, you could get it done.
man. So that second mortgage, how you felt when they took 10% on that 650,000?
Yeah, I felt really happy, bro. I felt really happy. Like when I saw when they send that release of the release of the lien to me with the 10% on it that they're gonna settle. Because at first when they said they was gonna send that appraiser out there, I thought they were gonna just come back and just say they want more. But when they sent that appraiser out there and I saw the condition of the property that it was kind of like trashy, I was like, it should be good. But when they came back and said, you know what, we're gonna accept that 10%, I felt really good, bro. Real, really good.
Did you
You
think they
know,
were gonna take that big of a discount?
I didn't think that. I'll be honest, I didn't think it because I was like, the 600. First, she said they was at 3 million, but then the
Yeah.
judge adjudicated it to 640,000. So I said to the lady, hey, I might have believed that you're not going to respect the court's decision. The judge put the lien to the property for 640,000. So and she said, yeah, we're gonna respect it. So that was it.
Ching ching.
Mhm.
So y'all check this out. First mortgage 450,000. They're behind how many months? Well, how much were they behind? 100.
125,000
So the
in
first
payment.
mortgage is behind 125,000. Y'all want
Mhm.
to see the breakdown of the numbers? Look in the description of the video. The second mortgage, well, it wasn't a mortgage. The second lien, which was like Maurice said, it was an SBA loan that went belly up. He owed like 3 million, but the judge said, "Okay, fine, just give us 650,000, and we're cool." They attached the lien to the property. That's why it's so important, y'all, to never own a house in your name. Put it in the land trust. If he had this property in the land trust, would none of these liens be attached? None of them, except the first mortgage. He wouldn't have the second or third lien attached because on paper it looked like he doesn't own anything because it's in a land trust. He could be renting the property for as far as they know, you know.
Mhm.
But since he didn't have it in a land trust, that's why he got tore up with those liens. And go to our site, MrTransactionEngineer.com, and look for your land trust. That land trust course, it's a couple of $100. It's worth it. Yeah, I bet he would have rather paid $200 to protect. I forgot what the course costs, 100 or 200 to protect his asset than to have, man, over 700,000 in lien.
700,000
You
liens,
rather
yeah.
pay 700,000 or $200?
Yeah,
No
and that's
way.
and yeah, and that's what they said. They said I said, well, if it goes to foreclosure, we all lose, so we need to work together. And I said, what if I don't decide to work with you and I walk away? Then you lose. They said, well, we're not gonna lose. They're gonna go after him. That's what they said. So the land trust is very, very helpful, very important. It keeps you anonymous. If
Yeah.
they trying to come after you, they won't be able to find you. You know.
So,
So.
guys, protect your asset. You work hard for your stuff, man. Don't just let anybody come put a lien on your house. You miss credit card bills, like you get a judgment from a credit card company, that's going to go into your property. Like any kind of judgments. And they say we're going to get sued at least once in our lifetime. So, protect your stuff. Now, back to the money. So, the first mortgage, 450.
Mhm.
Second lien, 658,000, something like that. 650, 658. Now we done a title search and found out he had two more liens. That's why it's important, y'all. As soon as you put a property on the contract, get the title search done. The title search is going to let you know everything attached to the property, any liens or judgments. So we found out with the title search, excuse me, with the title search, it was another lien for 70,000, then an HOA lien for 3,000 and something, some change. So with all that said and done, with all the liens attached, this doesn't look like a deal. You add all those liens up to 450 first, 658 second, 70,000 third, and 3,000 HOA. That's $1.181 million. So a million, might as well say $1,000,002, almost rounded off. So 1.2 million in liens. 1.2 million in liens, y'all. The property's in pre-foreclosure. When was the sale date?
The sale date was June the 10th.
So the sale date was like this. It was right around the corner. But Maurice, I commend him, man. That joker's an action taker. He got on that phone, got in contact with the bank, was able to get the bank. He was able to get the bank to stop the sale on the first mortgage. Because if that first mortgage goes to foreclosure, y'all, all the liens will get wiped out. Let me repeat that again. That's why the second, third, and everybody else that's on there will negotiate. Because if the first mortgage goes to foreclosure, nobody gets nothing. Nobody. Okay? So now that $1.2 million, we went in. We had to do a lot of negotiation. How long this deal been so far, Maurice, since we've been working on this?
I think almost about 30 days or 6 weeks.
Yeah, about 6 weeks. And
Mhm.
when you had the property under contract, 2 weeks or 3 weeks in the class?
About third week in the class. Yeah, that's when I found out
3
about that
weeks.
second lien. Yeah.
3 weeks
3 weeks.
in the
Mhm.
class, y'all. He
Mhm.
took action. He didn't even have this deal before. He went on auction.com, found this guy within 3 weeks. Now, this is an action taker. I want y'all to see this is what an action taker look like. 3 weeks within the class, got the sale date stopped, went in, negotiated on the second mortgage and the third mortgage. So now our new numbers are first mortgage still 450, but they on ice. So now we got enough time to come in, renovate, and sell the property. Because the first mortgage, they like whatever y'all want to do, we with it. You want to do a short sale, you want to do a modification, whatever you want to do, we're with it. So we could start over some negotiation with the first mortgage, short sale or modification with the seller help. And that will, long as something is going on, that will stop the bank from foreclosing. So long as some kind of modification, some kind of some kind of process with the bank is going, you just can't not talk to the bank. They're gonna foreclose. But as long as there's some kind of workout plan, that's what I look for. As long as there's a workout plan in place, then they'll work out with you. So while we're working out on this first mortgage, man, we probably got 30 days worth of repairs. We're gonna go in there and repair this property. We're gonna take it over. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. So the first mortgage is willing to work with us. They're gonna do anything, right? That's 450. Second mortgage is 658,000. We got them agree to take how much? Oh, we lost Maurice. We got them to agree to take 65,000. And I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna send it to my phone so y'all can see it. The second mortgage, y'all. Second mortgage. Second mortgage went from 650,000 to 65,000. I'm gonna repeat that again. $650,000. They said I'll take 10,000. I'll take 65,000, which is 10% to release the lien. Now they're just releasing the lien off the property. They're still going to go after him for the difference if he ever get any more money. But for right now, that's all we need. Them to release that lien. So they released that lien of 65,000. Of 650,000. So now we got to pay them off 65,000. The third mortgage, we're still negotiating with them. They trying to play hardball, but they owe the payoff on that third mortgage is 70,000.
70,000.
They agreed to take what we had on that one, Maurice.
35,000.
So they had 35. We trying to get them for 30, but we're not gonna let 5,000 break a potential $300,000-$400,000 profit. But we
Sure.
want to negotiate with them. We don't want to never look desperate, y'all, because they could smell it. Don't never look desperate. Like, oh, can you please take it? No, it's always when you're doing a short sale. It's up to the first mortgage what everybody else gets. So that's a golden nugget. Write that down. If you're doing a short sale, if you got any lien holders or second mortgages, third mortgages, it's up to the first mortgage company what everybody gets. Since we're not doing a short sale on this first mortgage, they don't have to know that because they're not going to be in communication with each other. So we told them, hey, the second mortgage said you're going to get 10%. And that's usually standard, 5 to 10%. So now guess what our new numbers are? We went from 1.2 million in the hole to $600,000. Let me repeat that. We went from $1.2 million in the hole. It looked like a bad deal because the property worth about 800 to a million.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like it's upside down. But when you become a transaction engineer, baby, you look at this like this and say, whoa, this is a deal. So we went in and short sale, did a short sale on all these liens. Now we're down to 605. And that's with giving the seller that's
40,000.
what giving the seller 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what the new numbers are. First mortgage we're taking over subject to 450,000.
Or 128,000.
Yeah,
Subject to on the
well,
first.
the payoff on the first is 128, but we may go in and get them to put that on the back end and start us over fresh, do a forbearance.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So the second, I like to get in as light as possible, man. I was taught how to do this money with little, do this business with little to no money down, and I still preach that and teach that. We don't want to put up any big checks unless we getting 2 or 3 times that amount back. Okay, so we taking over the first 450, 450,000. Second mortgage, we got a payoff of 65,000. And I'm gonna show y'all that because this stuff works if you work it. But you got to know what you're doing. Second mortgage is 65,000. The payoff to that third lien, the 70,000, we got to give them 30. The seller wants 40. And it needs about, I believe we can get away with a light renovation. I'm thinking Maurice about 20 to 30,000. Now I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen it. Now Maurice is out of town and I'm out of town. So you can do this stuff virtually. We got an agent over there we've been working with. Got a house in Alabama. And we don't stay in Alabama. So you can still do this from anywhere, virtually. But we're in now. So 450 the first, 65,000 for the second, 30,000 for the third lien,
Mm-hmm.
40,000 to the
No problem.
seller, and I just
Okay.
estimated a good 20,000, a light 20 on a rehab with the property. So we in at 605,000. 605,000. The house is worth anywhere from between 800,000 to a million. Now, if we want to get closer to that million, now we're gonna have to double up the rehab cost, probably about 50. But we're gonna see what we can do because we may be able to get away with a light renovation and go ahead and sell it because it's in the best golf club community in Alabama. If y'all got any buyers in Alabama, let us know, man. But this one's gonna be going for about 800,000. If we do the full renovation with the kitchen, now we're gonna want a million. But we do a little light touch up, which we'll give them a player price, 800, probably 850. Y'all know
Mm-hmm.
anybody in Alabama, Birmingham, or what's the city name?
It's in Birmingham, but it's on the outskirts of Birmingham, where the in the southwest area, which they call Shoal Creek, Hoover.
Hoover.
Mm-hmm.
Hoover.
Shoal Creek, yeah, Shoal Creek neighborhood.
Anybody out there got any buyers out there? If you can be an agent, we'll pay you 3%. We got a nice house out there. I'm gonna pull up that second mortgage discount so y'all can see how we get down. We don't play no games.
Mm-hmm.
So we in that 605, man. Potential profit can be anywhere from we at 600. If it's worth a million, that's 400,000 minus closing costs. How you feel so far, man, working with it?
Me, I'll be honest with you, man. Like it's like a dream come through. It's like a dream come through because I've been seeing it. now it feels so good to apply it.
I'm
And
glad you go ahead. I'm
mhm.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it feels so good. You know, when you're seeing it and you're hearing it, and it's like it's not even it doesn't you don't you're not doing it, but when you're doing it and you're seeing it, and then you're going through the process and you're applying it, it feels so surreal. Then it
Mhm.
starts to feel so real. You know, you're like, wow, I've been seeing this, now I'm doing it, now I'm applying it. You know, and so everything is going through and going according to plan, and it feels it's a majestic feeling. You know, to know that yeah, you came, saw, and conquered. You know.
I know, man. I'm proud of
Yeah.
you. Real talk. And most people would have ran away from this deal because
Mhm.
it looked like
Mhm.
it's not a deal. They upside down. But when you got two different mortgage companies or different liens and stuff like that, big, 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 big money could come out of that, y'all. Big money. Don't get scared of the liens. I love liens. The more the better. Because all of them gonna take a discount. Every last one of them, because they're not gonna get anything. Man,
Mhm.
it's a blessing. I love deals like this, and I love the big ones too. Y'all got any big ones? Bring them on. I ain't scared of them. Bring them on, baby. So,
Yep.
yeah, that's a potential profit, man. We in at 605. That's even with paying the seller. So, what we're gonna do on this one? We're just gonna take over that first subject to. We'll have to come out the pocket. We're gonna bring in a private lender, of course. So we gotta come out the pocket. Let me see, 65 to pay off that second mortgage. We're gonna take over the first, come out of pocket 65,000 to pay off that second, 30,000 to pay off that third, and give the seller 40,000 to walk. So we gotta come out the pocket up front about 6, 7, 8, 9, about 140,000 looks like up front. But to control $1 million house with only $140,000, come on, man, priceless. Priceless. $1 million house on the golf court with 400,000 in equity. Where they do that at? in the best. What the attorney say? The best golf course community over there.
Yeah. He said it's in the best Gulf Coast community. He said people that live over there, people envy people that live in that neighborhood. That's what
Envy.
he said.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
So we're gonna say
Yeah.
this one, no problem. I already know it.
Mhm.
No problem. Let me see if we got any questions. Any questions, y'all put it in the chat. And we still in the master class, y'all. Master class not even over, and Maurice already got a deal. Got him in the
Mhm.
headlock. Shout out to Sherrod too. Sherrod was in the class too. He got one on the contract. We got to get him on here. I'm gonna start doing more of these interviews, y'all. But we just be moving so fast. I don't have time, man. These students killing it, so I'm trying to keep up with them. Any
Yeah.
questions? Put them in the chat. Um, we'll be closing on this one. We'll give y'all an update too. We should be closing on this one within about 2 weeks. Only thing we're waiting on now is the third mortgage, which is that $70,000. It's not a mortgage. The third lien holder.
It's a mechanical lean.
It's a mechanic lien for some work that was done. The
Mhm.
seller,
Mhm.
he couldn't afford to pay it. So
Mhm.
once we get that approved, we negotiate with them right now. We in between. They want how much they want for that? 35,
35. Yeah.
35,000. We're trying to get them between 25 and 30.
Mhm.
So we counted them at 20. Of course, we told the attorney who's put the lien on the property, we got to go talk to the bank and see what the bank will accept. Well, me and Maurice is the bank, so we got to see what we're going to accept. We got to see what we're going to accept on this one. But I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
35 guys, we're not going to let that break a deal with all of this money in stake. No. Boy, we'll give them that five. They just don't know. We can't wait to give them that 35.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
But we're
Mhm.
going to negotiate because if we could get it down to that 30 or 25, that's cool too. But it really, it's no big deal. Hit a
Mhm.
thumbs up, y'all, if y'all feeling these subject to creative financing. But this is a perfect way on, like when you're a real estate transaction engineer, how to look at a deal more than one way. Like some people only have wholesale eyes, or some people just do subject to, or some people just do short sales. They limited on their information. But guys, we do it all. We was able to look at this deal and say, okay, well, we can do a subject to on this one and a short sale at the same time, and we're going to turn around, fix it up, and resell it. Due to the market conditions, That's why we're gonna be in and out of this deal, because we don't know what's gonna happen. The market looking real crazy. I'm seeing banks now, y'all, and I swear this was like flashbacks from 2008 when lenders are tightening up on their money. They went up on the interest rate like they did in 2007 and 8. They went up on the interest rate. They're tightening up on money. They're not lending money out as easily now. That's a big sign that things are getting ready to change. I promise you. And a lot of investors, like last time, man, 2007. Let me see. I started in 2004. So at the end of 2007, it started going downhill. Like it's deja vu. The market was crazy, everything. And all of a sudden, you start seeing decline, month by month. Now, the good thing, real estate is not like the stock market. Like tomorrow is not going to drop out the sky, boom, and everything foreclosed. But it will take time. And when you're seeing it go down, you better pay attention and change gears, because there's always ways to make money in real estate, but you got to know all the avenues. You got to know all the avenues and be familiar with this stuff. That's why I say, y'all, your best investment is yourself. I'm at probably like $200,000 now in my education with learning all this stuff and several mentors. Man, I can't tell you how many mentors I paid. 15 grand, 25 grand. I'm always buying courses. So man, I just love to learn this stuff, man. It's so exciting. Um, I'm trying to pull up this second for y'all. I'm gonna pull up this second mortgage so y'all can see how we tighten them up. Maurice, you still there? Uh, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna ask y'all a question in a few seconds. Trying to
Yeah,
find
I'm
this.
still here.
Okay, trying to find this. You sent me that second mortgage discount. I think you just sent it. Let's see. Oh, this is. Damn, I thought I sent it.
I sent it to you in a text.
Yeah, I see. I'm trying to forward it to
Hmm. Hmm.
the laptop.
Hmm.
Hey, we was almost in the clear, Maurice, but that title search came back.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Almost in the clear.
do your title search, guys. So we got to
I
kick out an
know.
extra 30 grand. But
Hmm.
I mean, that's peanuts compared to the potential profit on this deal. Let me see what we got. That will look like it's right here. Let me see who got some questions real quick. Brian, what's up, Brian? Good time said, how long does that process take? What process, good time? I don't know if you're talking about, maybe you're talking about the short sale process. Now, if you're dealing with a first mortgage short sale, it usually takes some time. It could take anywhere, first mortgage, when you're doing a short sale on the first mortgage, it could take anywhere from 2 to about 6 months when you're doing a short sale. And you got to be on top of it, guys. You can't play with it. You got to follow up every chance you get. All that good stuff. All right, I got it, y'all. Let me see if I can share my screen. All right. I'm gonna share my screen with you so y'all can see what we're working with. Hope y'all can see it. Let's go. You got any buyers, y'all? Let me know. Let us know. Where's it? Boom. This is okay. So this is the first mortgage. As you can see, this is the foreclosure letter. If anybody know about McCullough, them the guys that'll tighten you up if you in problems with foreclosure. So this is the foreclosure letter. Let's see. So here's they're 124,000 behind. So this is the reinstatement letter. If you're dealing with somebody that's in a pre-foreclosure, you want to order the reinstatement figures. They're gonna give you all the breakdowns of the numbers, what the person owe, and if you bring this 124,000 before closing, you can catch up the back payments, and the house will not go to foreclosure. So that's the payoff letter. I mean, that's the reinstatement letter. Let me find that's the second mortgage. I'm gonna pull up the title search though. Let me see. I want to pull that title search up so you can see that 640,000. How we got that down. Okay, bingo. So this is what called a title search, y'all. Hey, look at the name of it. Magic City title. Hey, if you've been to Atlanta, I'm quite sure you heard of Magic City. That's funny. It's a strip club, by the way, in Atlanta called Magic City. Been here forever. All the rappers like to go to this one. Let's get down here. So this is the title search. This is what's done when you send in your contract to your attorney office and they pull all the information, right? So this right here shows all the liens against the property. Right here, well, this is our company right here. We got on the contract. So number 3, this is the first lien, $411,000 with short mortgage. That's the first. The second is got another lien. This is the one we just got short. We short sold. This is for New Tech Small Business Finances. So he had an SBA loan that went belly up. He owed $641,000 on that second. And then where's that third? Here's the HOA for 2720. HOA, we just gonna pay out. That's a small amount, so that's not a big deal. And then this is the other lien we was talking about that wants. He owes 60,500 with interest. It's up to about 70 now. But when they filed in 2019, it was only 60,000. So that's that third with the 60,000. That goes for the outdoor. So it's some kind of outdoor work he had done. Now we went in and did a, went in a short sale. It was a quick, actually short sale for the second mortgage to New Tech. It was 641,000. We got New Tech down to New Tech. Here go my best friend. New Tech Business Finance Solutions. You can see it's the same property, 513 Castle Bridge Lane, Birmingham, Alabama. Guys, you got any buyers? Bring them on. And right here, they said they would take, look, New Tech Small Business Finance and LLC has granted approval to accept $64,100 in exchange for a release of the real estate mortgage on a real estate property known as 513 Castle Bridge. And we got the August 11th to pay them off. And you can always get an extension, y'all, but you don't want to wait till the last minute to get an extension. You want to go in immediately and negotiate that extension. So as you can see, guys, the real deal. We don't play no games over here. And when you're in the master class, right? You got 60 days of email coaching, right? We'll go back and forth with your email. While you in the class, we'll call you your leads. Once you talk to them and they're motivated, we'll call them and close it out if you need us to. But man, we rocking and rolling, man. Shout out to everybody been in the master class. Remember, you can repeat twice. You can repeat the Subjectto master class twice. So if you've been in one time, and you haven't done anything, we still love you. Come on back, baby. Come on back now. Come on back home. We're gonna boss you up. Let me see. Any questions? Any questions? Gerald, how you doing? Gerald, Jerome. Afternoon, everyone. Salute to the student. Salute to you, student. Eddie, for definitely take action. Thank you, Jerome. He out here kicking butt, man. A lot of them are putting in some work, man. Man. B Mac, how much is the Subjectto masterclass? The masterclass is originally $2,000. We got a code in. The next one start August 16th. We got a 50% off code in. I think it's $997 or $998 or something like that. Click on the link below to sign up for the masterclass. If you need payment arrangements, we will do that only for the first 3 people, but you got to email us for that because we don't have anything set up. But you can email us at info@mrtransactionengineer.com, info@mrtransactionengineer.com, and we'll work with you on the on payment arrangements. I just really want to get y'all to learn this stuff. I've been blessed tremendously from this business. I'm just paying it forward, man. Just paying it forward. So much opportunity out here, and a lot of people just don't understand the real estate. It changed my life 18 years ago. It will definitely change yours, but you got to take action. It's not going to just happen. The deal's not just going to fall out the sky with the paperwork signed and all that. You got to take action. Like they say, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink, baby. Good times. How much are your students paying to find a deal typically? Well, most of this we show you all good times. We show you all the free ways to find a deal. How much it cost you, Maurice, for this one?
It cost me nothing for this one. I have I have system in place that I've been using, the ones that you've been recommending, like PropStream, but auction.com is free.
So this one came off auction.com.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, guys, this one came from auction.com. That's a
Mhm.
free site with
Mhm.
the foreclosures on there, pre-foreclosures.
Mhm.
And you just called or text them.
I called. I put him in. I got a list and I put it in my dialer, and then I called it. He didn't answer. Then I went to it a second time and did a text blast, and that's when he answered.
See y'all. So that goes to show you got to be aggressive. I see some of the students, they get frustrated. They do a text blast, nothing happens. Well, so what? Now mail to them. Now call them. Now email them. You got to let them know you're serious. It takes multiple touches sometimes to get somebody ready. Multiple touches. So don't do one form or one method. Say, oh, it don't work. The real estate doesn't work. Man, you got to put in some work. But guess what? If you busted your butt to put in some work and you got a potential check of 300,000 or 400,000 finna come back to you, man, it was worth every blood, sweat, and tear. Maurice, was it worth for every ounce of energy you put into this?
Oh, sure do.
How many hours would you say you got in the game? I mean, not in this
On this
deal.
one,
Yeah.
on that one, altogether, I think about maybe 8 hours in, just to keep in everything, follow ups with the bank, the attorneys, about 8 hours talking to you on the phone to find out what's the next move, what's the how you want to get rid of this one, because you have plenty of options. You could do a lease option, you could do a subject too, but you said you want to fix and flip it, so
Yes,
about 8 hours.
it's so
Hmm.
much you can do with this, man. Like it's
Hmm.
endless. Like you could just take it over and hold it, buy and hold, put it out there on the Airbnb or lease purchase. Lease purchase, we it's $1 million house. We'll easily get 200,000 down. But do you want to take the 200,000? Well, when we put it out there, we're gonna put it out there for everything when we sell it. So once we close on it and get it fixed up, we're gonna put it out there for lease option, owner finance, and for sale. Because if somebody buying a big house like this, they got to get a jumbo loan, and that usually requires 20% down. So if a person look for a house like this, they already got 200,000 down. Now, Maurice, we get 200,000 or 300,000 down, then we'll keep it as a subject to and get the cash flow because we can get at least $2,000 or $3,000 a month off the cash flow.
Oh, for
Plus,
sure.
we get the
For sure.
down payment
And
after
it sits,
after expenses.
and the area that it sits in too is one of those prevalent areas, like the lawyer said. That's why he's holding on so tight. He doesn't want us to pay less than 30,000 for him to release the lien. But overall, it's on that golf course too. So, and in that great shopping area. So,
Nice area. Great
hmm
job on this one too, man.
thanks, Bill. I couldn't done it without you, bro. Like I said, it's your training that got me into that mindset.
And we
Transaction
big,
engineer, Yeah.
we big on mindsets too. Tell them,
hmm
Maurice. We talk about, man, that mind. This right here, y'all. This starts everything. And you look around you, everything you see started with a thought. From the kitchen cabinets to the cups to the glasses to the floors you walk on, it all started with a thought. Somebody had an idea. And if you don't get that mind right, if you don't get this part right, you won't do any deals because you'll cripple yourself mentally with the doubt. It's a difference between faith and doubt. Faith and fear, let's say that. They both are faith, but faith is believing it's gonna happen. Then fear is believing that whatever you fear gonna happen. And whatever you fear will happen. Whatever you have faith in will happen. So you get to pick which one you want to be in the positive vibration or the negative vibration. And I choose the positive, baby. If you stay positive, you look for opportunities. You can see clearer, and you can see the opportunities coming your way. But if you in fear and doubt and lack mentally, you won't do anything. You'll be too scared to pick up the phone. Fear will cripple you, man. It also weaken your immune system, but it definitely would cripple you mentally where you done turned your mind off and you're not looking for no more opportunities. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna get the money to do the deal. Maurice, will you worry about the money?
No, I wasn't worried about it because I was working with you. I wasn't worried about it.
Man, we going all in, guys. Man, I love these classes. By the way, and I love coaching. It just it feels so good seeing somebody else winning. I've been doing this forever, so it's just like you've been driving the same car 20 years. It don't really turn you on to go fired up if you drive it every day. So I've been doing this for 18 years. So me getting $100,000, $200,000 check, I'm happy, but I ain't like, whoa, because I done seen them checks before. But to see y'all winning, man, I didn't know it was gonna feel like this. Honest to God, true. So I thank you again, man. Um, B Max say, hey Eddie, do you provide private funding to your students? Yes, depending on the deal, we provide funding and partner with you. Now, in the Subjectto masterclass, guys, you don't get my number. If you're a coaching student, you get my number. But if you're in a masterclass and it is some exception. If you're in the Subjectto masterclass and I see you putting in work, then we talk directly. Ain't that right, Maurice? Because Maurice just came in the master class.
Yes,
He's not a
sir.
coaching student yet, but I saw
Yes,
he was
sir.
taking action and he sent over the deal and he's just diligent. I had to pick up the phone. Hey, man, let's get this thing done. So we will talk on the phone if you're an action taker. If you bull crapping around, I'll see you at class.
For sure, man. It was hard to get a hold of you a couple times. I was like, God dang it, can't get a hold of this man, man. He's always busy,
Man, we rolling, man.
but I just knew that if I was able to, and I remember you said you like pretty houses, and when I saw that house and the neighborhood, I said, yeah, Eddie gonna want this one. He love pretty
Man,
houses, you
I
know.
love him, boy. Let's see. Oh, so B Mac, yes, we do provide funding. Let's see. Brandon Keefe, I'm still working on this abandoned property with no mortgage. Brandon, you gotta, hey man, you gotta put in some work, baby. I mean, August 16th, 17th is my birthday. Let me know, Brandon. I got your number or email. Email me or text me. I don't know if you got my number or not. or just email us at info@mrtransactionengineer.com. You said, hey Eddie, you said we could take the class twice. Okay, B Mac said, Eddie, we could take the class twice. Yes, you get to take the class twice, 2 times, because I really want y'all to get it, man. This not like how some people sell you a product and they disappear. You can't get in contact with nobody. You can get in contact with us. We about our business at any time. It may take us a couple of days to get back sometime, depending on our workload, but we'll definitely get back in contact with you. Jerome, I think you came to my house, my last house I sold, man. Jerome, I'm getting a big boy. I got 2 big boys I'm negotiating on Subjectto. Boy, when I get these, y'all, boy, hey, whoo, hey, y'all, you'll know about it. I do a good video on it. Invite some of the students out here to kick it a little bit. I got some big boys on the radar, Maurice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And one of them got a second mortgage, so I can't wait to get that one down, because that means my payment gonna be $2 or $3 grand on a 10,000 square foot house. So I'm happy with that. That's all we got, man. That's all we got. Thank you, Maurice, for signing in. Guys.
Yes, sir.
The link is below. You want to sign up for the masterclass, 50% off. We start August 16th. And me and Maurice gonna keep you updated when we get that big fat check, baby. We should be closing 11 in about 2 weeks, I would say. We're gonna go and try to do a quick renovation. I normally don't go down to properties, but I'm gonna go to this one. It's only about 2 hours away from Atlanta, so I'm gonna ride down to Birmingham once we close, take a look at it, see what we got to get done. And we're gonna be in and out that thing hopefully in 2 weeks. Have us a check, Maurice, in probably a good 60 to 90 days. That big one on the back end.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, any last words, Maurice, you want to tell anybody that's looking to learn creative financing and change their life?
My last word. My last word is gonna be that just, don't never give up. I mean, Eddie's a great teacher. He taught me everything I know. I used to follow him on YouTube first, and I just thought I didn't take action. But just make sure whenever you do start learning, just take action and apply it. Because once you apply it, you're gonna believe in it. Once you believe in it, you're gonna get results.
And then like results, baby.
And that's it. Yeah,
thank
man.
y'all guys, man. We're signing off. Keep growing, keep going. Never give up, never quit, baby. Visit us at mrtransactionengineer.com for all your real estate needs. We'll see you at the top, baby. Peace.